Welcome back, you beautiful people. There's been a bit of hate over the years about e-bikes. Now we're at Bike Park Wales and we're going to ask the question.
Do you still hate e-bikes?
Do I hate e-bikes? No, I don't actually. I don't ride one. I've got two, I don't ride them. Anyway, let's ask the question again.
Given that is your sick old Santa Cruz, we wondered, do you hate e-bikes, if you're a proper retro dude or not?
I don't hate e-bikes. I do like cycling uphill. When I bought that, it does both things. It goes up really nicely and it comes down, but coming here for the first time, and there's not many of that vintage. I haven't seen anything of that age. It's probably about 25 years old, 24 years old. So I get the odd shout saying, "What do you want for that, mate?" And I'm tempted, but I think next time I come, I might upgrade it. Not to an e-bike though. Something that yeah.
Ready? I got one.
Ready.
Question for you.
Okay.
Do you hate e-bikes still?
Do I hate them? No. I don't have one. I'm not planning on getting one, but I think they do a great job for certain people. I can see the attraction, but I still like to kind of, slog up the mountain by myself, give it some effort, and then get a little bit jealous when I see them piling past me.
So when they first dropped, right, did you hate? Was there a bit of hate for them, or were you like, oh, what's this?
Yeah, I think there's a bit of kind of frustration. It's a bit like, oh, and then, so we ride quite a bit at Pease Lake, and you just see these guys pounding up and down, and you just see the trails of the last couple of years getting really worn out, getting blown out. So it's a bit like, I can understand they're here, you can't do anything about them. I think they're getting lighter, I think they're getting better, but, and we ride in a group, as a group of us ride out, and if one gets an e-bike, then everybody's got to get an e-bike. So who's going to be the first to crack?
So who's the first one to crack? Now, if the technology increased and the bike actually ended up being the same weight as your normal mountain bike, would you get one then?
That would be very tempting, as long as they could knock the zeros off the end.
Make them cheaper. Oh, there we go.
That would be nice. Well, we'll see. Yeah, but not at the moment. I'm 55, I've got a few years left in me yet.
55 and still going strong. Thank you very much.
Cheers.
Question, do you still hate e-bikes?
Well, truthfully, I never hated e-bikes. I actually love it because it's the only way I'm ever going to get to the top of a mountain at my age and my size.
Good answer. I'm going to ask his son. Question, do you hate e-bikes?
Not really, because I have one myself at home and I always go out on it every day, pretty much of the week. And it's just a lot of fun. You get more laps. That's it, really.
I like that answer. More laps. I've seen lots of kids on bikes. Let's ask another person. Question for you both. Do you still hate e-bikes?
No, not really. I think they're fine. They're great for all audiences to get involved. The only downside is they're pretty expensive.
They are expensive. Would you get one?
Not yet. I'm too into my fitness to actually give up on getting, and get an e-bike. I'd rather just stay with where I am. And I spent quite a bit on my bike now, so I think upgrading is probably not anytime soon.
Good answer. And you?
Still, I've never hated them, but could be good for Pease Lake, I think, up hills. Very good. We're spending a lot of time cycling up the hill.
Pease Lake is a good e-bike zone. Yeah. I agree.
That's perfect, yeah, I think.
Thank you very much. Would you get an e-bike?
Don't have the space for two, and don't have the money for one. Yeah, exactly, so maybe one day.
Would you sell your acoustic to get one?
For the same price? Equivalent? Oh, I don't know. TBC, come back after the break.
Actually, if you were to sell your beautiful Banshee, would you get an e-bike?
No.
Like it. Let's move on.
Too much.
Right, question for you. Do you still hate e-bikes?
I don't admire them. Look at my age. I've still got a regular bike. I've got a YT, a Jeff C. Yeah, still got some energy in these legs. Until I can't walk, then I'll get an e-bike.
Well, there you go. Do you heckle them when they go past?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Got to give them a bit of
I like it. Right, I like that answer. Moving on.
Question for this lad here. Do you hate e-bikes still?
I think they're fine. It's just they shouldn't be on the uplift because what's the point of it? Like the battery. Like it's surely to pedal up, right?
Yeah, I guess you've only got so many runs in the day on an e-bike. If you want to pay for the do you feel like they're displacing you? Is that it? You're always trying to get on the lift there in the way?
Yeah, kind of.
Okay. Well, there we go. If you've got an e-bike, get on the uplift road, pedal up yourself, that's it.
Yeah, exactly.
Topical, straight from the Tour Series to the bike park. Yeah. How do you feel? Obviously, this is a critical question for you, but have you been won round by e-bikes, or do you still actually secretly hate them?
Me? No, I never hated e-bikes. To be fair, when I rode, I'd never ridden an e-bike until I worked for Bosch. But obviously, Ed Clancy, my mate, he's got a Bosch bike, Bosch Pride e-bike, and he loves them. Chris always a big advocate. For me, they make mountain biking more fun. You just have a great time, and then obviously they make cycling more accessible. So for me, I think they're fantastic. Irrelevant to working for Bosch, I think they're genuinely really, really good. And anyone who has a go on one, I think they can see the advantages.
Oh, well, thank you very much. Good to see you here.
So the question was, do they still hate e-bikes? It's pretty much 50-50. Some would not give up their acoustic bike for an e-bike. Question is, do you still like e-bikes?
Well, I've still never ridden one, so we're going to have to... I'm being thrown in the deep end in a couple of weeks. Jonesy's taking me to the mountains. I've got to race them up and downhill. So ask me in a couple of weeks. I'm nervous.
I would be hanging out with Steve Jones, the EMBN legend. Anyway, question is for you, do you like e-bikes? Do you still like e-bikes? Do you have an e-bike? Would you buy an e-bike?
There we go. Let us know in the comments below.
Thank you very much for watching. Cup of tea, where is it?